A musical treasure preserved in India for centuries, promising nothing less than self-transformation.
About 18 years ago, I had a crisis, an epiphany, however one calls it. And it's a privilege, I'd say, that I had this crisis, because it wasn't that anything fell apart. I just had an inner quest. I had to figure out what made me happy, what was success, why was I put on this planet, what next? Was I just trying to bring up more checks, work with more financial institutions, do more stuff, whatever it is. It was a deep crisis. And I realized that the happiest moments of my life had to do with music. When I was little, I sang before I could speak. So I said I needed to sing. I needed to go back and reconnect with music.
A deep emotional connection between guru and student is essential for the knowledge to be transferred.
गरज गरज चहूं और डर पावे बिजरिया मैं का निस दिन पिया बिन कछु न सुआए गरज गरज चहूं और डर पावे.
A life devoted to the music. An ancient tradition successfully institutionalized in modern India and a gift shared with the world.
I had a very simple job, and that was to convince Pandit Kichlu that we should make this movie. Everything else came from him. We talked through, we collaborated on the script. I did a lot of the non-musical pieces in terms of thinking that through, and then because I came from a point of view of someone who doesn't understand and who really wants to understand, let's break this down, let's break this down, let's break this down to the simplest steps. I think that collaboration created a lot of these concepts that we put into this film, and it was really Pandit Kichlu's idea that what if we were to just put someone on stage and do this in these steps. So
just being a part of this great, gypsiness of the music world was something that really injected an incredible life and excitement and passion amongst us.
Journey through North India's classical music with Vijay Kichlu and open to the rasa, the soul of the living being that is the raga.
And somehow, Shubhraji and he had this duo idea, and it was mesmerizing to those of us that were also learning music. So he started to create very simple ideas of explaining it in English, and his English is great, which you don't have very often with the greatest maestros. Their communication ability is awesome with the Indian language and the music, but it isn't so much with the Western audiences. And he has such a command of everything. It's for the first time we understood how all these pieces interact in a conceptual way. And he's really been a master at explaining it.
And that's actually what made me want to make the film. I went to one of these workshops that Panditji gave in a little hall in Manhattan, and there was one workshop on Rag and one on Tal, and I came out of it going, I understood that, I got it. And if I can understand that, that was something that was worth sharing.